What is up, friends? We are back and I'm wearing the same clothes as before. Instead of the usual 2-episode combo that I watch each week, there was absolutely no way I was going to wait a week in order to jump into this next episode. As I mentioned repeatedly at the end of last one, that has got to be the most brutal cliffhanger that I have ever seen from a show. Just cut off right in the middle of things. The stakes have never been higher, and there were so many important characters. Basically, the three main characters of the entire show in Walter, Jesse, and Hank are all there, and so my emotions are still running high, still not fully recovered from that, and so I figured now is the best time to get into the next episode, assuming they pick up right where they left off. Because as I mentioned before, if they don't, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, but I'm sure it would just be for the intro if they did that. But as I mentioned, I am worried that because it cut off and just because of how many important people are there, that we are probably going to have some sort of injury or, heaven forbid, death, which would obviously be devastating considering the kind of characters that are there. I'm hoping that Hank can go absolute boss mode as he's done in the past, and so as I'm talking about it, I'm just getting nervous all over again, and so hopefully you guys will enjoy the ride along with me. I don't know how you guys survived this show before, and so I'm glad that you're here watching along with me to get through it. And if you do enjoy watching along, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out, and you can always check out my full-length reaction to these on Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. Of course, you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me, but without further ado, let's hop into episode 14. These freaking fools. I knew it, dude. They weren't about to start off where we left off.
The reaction has begun.
Yeah, I know.
This is an exothermic reaction, which means giving off heat.
Dude, Walter looks so freaking young right there. This is crazy. This isn't their very first cook, is it? Because it seems like he's explaining it as if it is.
Duh. Like I'm an idiot.
Like you're an idiot.
Dick. God, Jesus.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, the good old days of when Walter would just walk around in his underwear. Definitely settles that this is the episode 1 cook right here.
Hello?
Hi, honey, it's me.
Hey, you.
Whoa, man, we really are spending a good amount of time with them way back then. Already, I can tell how much more pleasant they were with each other.
Hopefully Bogdan won't get me too late.
Trust me, he does not want to piss off a hungry pregnant woman.
Ooh. What's that sound?
Was this actually in the episode back then? I can't even remember. It's been so freaking long.
Hey, what do you think about Holly for the baby's name?
Yeah, it's nice. Let me think about it.
Just feels right, you know? It's my new favorite.
Well, it's a front runner for sure.
Oh, you're dang right. It ended up being the absolute winner. And it is a pretty good name. I like Holly. I was going to say, though, if this wasn't in the actual episode back then, which, again, I can't remember if it is, it's either A, extremely impressive that they held off on it until now, or B, extremely impressive that they made it look like they really were back then.
Well, I had better go and get this in the mail. Why don't you call me when you're on your way home, okay?
Will do. Love you.
Love you too.
The start of all the lies tour. That's how it all freaking began. I love that they're showing us all this right now. Goodness, bro, that was a freaking ominous shot right there with them all just fading into the background like that. It was pretty cool, though. Now I'm ready. I think we're actually going to jump back into the good stuff now, or the tense stuff. Oh, and they're bringing it all in just the way the other stuff went out. I freaking love that decision. So dang cool. But now my heartbeat is back to the insane pace it was before. Dude, he did take a freaking bullet. No! Gomez! No! Wow, they're really just gonna freaking hit us straight up with him dying off screen. That's insanely bold.
Whoa, simmer down there, Sparky.
The hell did we just walk into?
Hey, Uncle Jack, I don't see Jesse Pinkman here. He was right here before.
Oh, dang, dude. Jesse got out just in freaking time. Smart man. Got out while everyone was distracted.
These guys are DEA.
My heart, bro. Please stop him, Walter. Do not let him kill him.
Don't kill him. Back it up. Come on. Don't kill him.
Get back.
Hell not, he's DA.
He's family. He's my brother-in-law.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for putting the gun down, dude. I couldn't breathe there for a second. Walter, I'll give you credit, man. You saved him right there.
Hey, you and your brother-in-law don't seem to be getting along too well.
This is between him and me.
No cavalry coming?
You bet your ass the cavalry's coming.
Oh, Hank, please just keep your mouth shut, my guy. Let Walter work his magic with his lies.
You can walk out if you're alive. Promise us you'll let this go.
Yeah, I thought as much. Sorry, man. No scenario where this guy lives.
No, listen! I have money!
Oh, jeez, they are killing me with this, man. Every 2 seconds, they threaten to shoot him again. My heart cannot take this right now.
$80 million.
That's what got this party started, huh? But this money of yours won't do me much good in prison.
You can have any future that you want.
Please take it, man. Just get out of here now.
What do you think, Fed? Would you take that deal?
His name is Hank.
How about it, Hank? Should I let you go?
My name is Asac Schrader. You can go yourself.
Oh no, dude, please tell me that's not enough for him to just pull the trigger right now. I'm glad he's sticking up for himself until the last moment, but...
You're the smartest guy I ever met, and you're too stupid to see. He made up his mind 10 minutes ago.
No,
Do what you're
dude.
gonna do.
Bro.
Most people tell me to be somewhere. They say west on the 40, this or that exit.
I don't even know what to say right now, man. I don't have any freaking words. I'm just in shock. And the fact that they don't even, like, give you a moment. They just move straight to the next thing. Doesn't really give me much time to even think about it. Unreal acting, though, from Cranston and from Hank's actor.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah!
Oh, Jesus, would you look at that?
Man, I want these guys to get absolutely obliterated in the worst freaking way. Everything is ruined now, man. I have no idea where the show can go from here. Man, dude, just freaking rips your heart out so ruthlessly. I've seen characters die like that in a show before, main characters, but that's easily one of the most brutal, just shocking in your face ways I've seen.
I'm leaving you a barrel. You got the keys to these cuffs?
Sorry for your loss.
That fool can shut up real quick, man. Freaking hate everybody here right now.
Pinkman, you still owe me.
If you can find him, we'll kill him.
Found him.
No, Walter, what are you doing, dude? No! He's just gonna get everybody killed at once. I never imagined him to turn into this kind of a monster.
Good to go?
Hey, Uncle Jack, he was out here.
Bro, why do they keep having to do this to us, dude? Man, this makes the Negan stuff look like freaking kid things. This is one of the hardest to watch episodes I've ever freaking seen.
I bet we could get it out of him back home.
Let's go, pal.
No! Wait!
Poor freaking Jesse, dude. He doesn't deserve this kind of a treatment, man, especially from Walter after everything he's already done.
I watched Jane die. I was there, and I watched her die. I watched her overdose and choke to death.
He finally freaking told her. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this man? He has turned into the most evil character in TV history. Bit of a stretch, but it freaking feels like it right now. Holy crap, dude. No wonder they couldn't freaking end the episode after all of this last time. There was no way they could fit all of that into the end. This is wild though, because it's moving still so fast. I barely have time to process everything. It's literally thrown so much at us. There's been moments where I thought I was just about to like lose it emotionally, and then it immediately moves on to the next thing, so like my mind is occupied. This episode is brilliantly filmed and edited and everything though so far, which obviously makes everything hit harder. I have no sense of where this could go though. That changed the entire trajectory once again, but it did it with only 3 episodes left, including this.
That truck belong to you?
It does?
I'd like to buy it.
It's not for sale.
When you have that kind of cash, I guess it works, man. Please tell me Walter gets freaking justice at some point, man. He can't keep getting away with it, like Jesse said last episode.
Whenever you can.
Whoa, man. Rian Johnson's directing again, and what a freaking episode to give him. Definitely trust him in order to hit those moments home, and he certainly has so far.
Marie, I have nothing to say. Well, I do. So you can just sit there and listen. I got a call from Hank. He arrested Walt 3 hours ago.
Poor Marie. She's gonna be devastated when she hears that, if she ever hears the news. I'm not sure I'm ready to see that, man. If it didn't give me a chance to break down before, that might be the moment.
Now dry your eyes and get Flynn in here, because you are going to tell him everything, and I mean everything, Skyler. He deserves to know the truth.
Whoa, man. I know I said that they had so much to cover and only a few episodes left. They're certainly getting through it fast now at this point. We have covered a lot in the past few minutes that I thought may never happen. Specifically the Jane moment, which I'm glad that Jesse at least knows the truth about that now. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so devastating, man. Poor Jesse. And of all the people to do it to him, it's freaking Todd. I'm amazed he's still alive at this point.
I told you where to find the tape. Just go there. Just go to his house and get it, you know?
Hey, get it! No one else knows about it, just me and his partner.
Man, dude, this episode is just non-stop heaviness. Holy crap. Incredible acting by Aaron Paul, though, man. What a freaking guy. Oh my gosh, dude. Are they going to freaking trap him in here and force him to cook constantly? Is there no justice in this show, man? Literally everything that could have happened bad is happening right now. Oh my gosh, bro, this is so freaking dark, dude. I cannot believe what I'm watching. I've never seen something quite like this.
How could you keep this a secret? Why would you go along?
I'll be asking myself that for the rest of my life.
You're a liar. You just admitted it.
This episode really is relentless, man. Every scene just knocks you over the head. This feels like a freaking fever dream right now, man. It's crazy.
Just take the kids home. Okay, go home and regroup. I'll stop by later.
Definitely tell it's Rian Johnson directing it now, man, with all the cool camera moves he's throwing in. I'm like starting to get a headache. I can feel it freaking coming on right now. This is a freaking sensory overload.
Tell me what?
Just listen to me. I need you to go into your bedroom right now and grab anything that's important. You understand? Go. Now, both of you. Go.
They drop the freaking truth bombs on Walter Jr. and he doesn't even have time to process. Just like us, they force him to move as fast as he can.
Where's Hank?
I negotiated.
Negotiate?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means we're fine.
Yo, Skyler 100% knows what happened, even though she's still asking questions. She's gonna be freaking devastated too.
You killed Hank.
What?
No, no, no! I tried to save him!
Mom, it can't be true.
Stop,
It
please,
just can't
please.
be true.
Everything's gonna be okay.
This thing has me on the edge of losing it constantly, man. What freaking acting by everybody in this episode. Walter's trying to cling on with all he can right now, but there's no way he can get out of it.
Get out.
What are you doing?
Get out of here. Now.
Skyler.
Get out!
Holy crap, bro. Skyler, it's about freaking time she took action, dude.
Stop it! Dad! Stop it! Stop! Stop, Dad! Stop it now! Stop! Stop!
How is this gonna end now too, dude? Please tell me someone else doesn't freaking die. Poor Walter Jr. having to watch this, man.
What the hell is wrong with you? We're a family! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I need the police. My dad, he put a knife on my mom.
Holy crap, dude. This is a freaking roller coaster, man. My gosh. I'm speechless again, dude. This is unreal.
Negro Royal Lane. You gotta come quick. Hurry. Hurry. Oh, God. No.
No, dude. He took Holly, man, not the baby.
Let her go. You can't take her.
I have never seen anything like this. This is unbelievable. Now I'm freaking about to lose it just over my awe and shock and the quality of this. Bro, I'm literally like sweating right now. This has got to be one of the best episodes or just pieces of media I've ever seen right here. Gotta guess that that's the point where the transition to future Walter slowly starts to take place, right?
No, Mama. Mama. Mama.
What are you gonna do now, Walter? You gonna freaking betray your own baby now too? Before, I thought it was just like a funny coincidence when Marie called him the devil when Hank walked out. Now I'm not too sure it's not reality.
He was in handcuffs. Hank had him in handcuffs.
Bald head, goatee.
I'm just glad that we don't see, at least currently, Marie breaking down in tears. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that at this point. I'm freaking at the last straw of emotional control right now. This is incredible, man.
Walt, where's Holly?
Are you alone? No police?
No police.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you do one thing, I say?
I am beyond words at this point, dude. Walter is so far gone, man. He was just putting on a facade even for the audience.
Bring her back!
You never believed in me. You were never grateful for anything I did for this family.
Walt, you have to stop. It's immoral. It's illegal. Someone might get hurt.
Dude, Skyler's emotions and facial expression are basically mine right now. Dude has turned into a freaking supervillain.
You tell my son what I do.
After I've told you to keep your damn mouth shut.
You stupid.
Dude, I can only imagine that cop or whoever he is just flabbergasted as well. Walter just freaking went through all the good stuff, though, for him. Caught absolutely red-handed.
What the hell do you know about it anyway?
Nothing. I built this. Me alone. Nobody else.
You're right. You're right.
I'm actually, like, terrified of Walter now, dude. This is unreal. Emmy-worthy acting from Bryan Cranston, though, as always.
Where is Hank?
You're never gonna see Hank again.
He crushed me.
Freak, man, I shouldn't have gotten too grateful too fast, dude. Now we get to freaking see Marie break down, but also we're seeing everybody break down right now.
Just come home.
I've still got things left to do.
This may very well be like one of, if not the best episode of TV I've ever watched, man. Holy crap. Love the lighting of the scene with Walter, though. It looks so good. Oh, poor Holly, man, but thank goodness he gave her back. That's unreal. I guess there is the absolute smallest shred of humanity left in that being. And I guess now we actually get to see someone go with Saul's guy. We're finally, I assume, seeing him transition into the future scenes. Bro, I have no words for the end of that. I can't even believe that the episode is over. That one felt like 15 minutes long. It just flowed so well and was moving so fast. And I think just because my emotions were so all over the place that entire episode, it just flew by completely. Dude, that must have been an absolute event when that went live. People probably hadn't really seen anything like that on TV before. Even now, after watching Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, 24, all these shows that have taken bold moves like that, still manages to shock me. I don't think I'm gonna have my brain wrapped around the events of this episode for quite a while, man. Certainly not right after viewing it. That was just a 11 out of 10, man, if there's such a thing. Easily, I think, the best episode of the show up to that point. Just blows everything else out of the water just because of how much they hit you with shocking moments to sad moments to massive reveals that have been building up since all the way back to even season 2, even season 1. And so it was just flawlessly executed, man. Credit to Ryan Johnson for directing that episode. But everybody had reached their peak for acting, I feel like, in that moment. There was just non-stop calamity throughout. Pretty much all of it caused by Walter, or he was at least at the root of how it got to those points. And I am assuming starting next episode, we're probably going to get to mainly the future Walter points, but I'm still not sure because obviously the White household is still gone up in flames and everybody in the general public knows that he's Heisenberg, at least I assume. And so even with only 2 episodes left, I still feel like we have to go a little ways before we reach that point. But I am just overall speechless on how they were able to pull off such an episode like that, and the writing that must have gone into it, the planning that must have gone into it, and literally everything about the show is so grim and dark right now. I feel like I had always viewed Walter as the bad guy in this situation and had obviously been witnessing his downfall throughout the whole show and how he'd been reaching these lows and everything like that. But his phone conversation with Skyler there at the end just completely blew my expectations of how far he really had gone out of the water. And so I can't even imagine what he's capable of. I mean, the fact that he threatened to kill Skyler, the fact that he took Holly, I mean, nothing is sacred to that man anymore. He's just completely gone off the deep end. Irredeemable in my mind, at least. He sold Jesse for nothing. He has no money left at this point. Well, I mean, except for some cash, I believe, in the 1 barrel. But other than that, it's nowhere near what he had before. And the uncle killed Hank and Gomez, who died off screen. That's like Coen Brothers level of boldness. I just didn't think we could reach this level of hopelessness with only 2 episodes left, and maybe El Camino is kind of like extra episodes for season 5, just building off the narrative, and so maybe that will help to kind of lift things back out from the darkness. But I'm not exactly sure where that fits in. But I don't have too many coherent thoughts about this because I'm struggling to get any thoughts out right now just because of how much my mind has been blown. But obviously got to talk about Hank and the absolute legendary character that he was. I think, as I mentioned last time, it was cool to see his character kind of reach this full arc moment when he finally got to arrest Heisenberg himself, but that was quickly taken away from him when he dies and Walter gets released just a few moments later. And so I respected the storytelling aspects of it, of just pulling the rug out from the audience, but I can't say I was happy about that moment, man. That left me in shock for the rest of the episode. I was trying my best to kind of keep my energy up in order to offer my thoughts and comments, but from there it was just downhill the rest of the way. Just goes to show how polar opposite Hank and Walter's characters are. The fact that Hank was willing to die for what he believed in order to achieve the right goal, the thing that was on the lawful good side, whereas Walter compromises at every turn, no matter what awful moral sacrifices you'd have to make to get there. And so I thought that it was, even though he died, and I'm not happy about that, I thought it was a very great moment for his character in order to come out triumphant and hopefully be remembered for that in that world. And the stuff with Jesse and his timeline and where he's at right now, it's just like watching a horror movie, but like a Saw level horror movie, just with the way they set up the contraption, the way he looked so beat up and was constantly having to face the picture of Andrea and Brock to remind him not to act up, is just so gut-wrenching, and it rips your heart out for him. And I don't know how he's going to get out of that situation. I hope he does, man, because that would be insanely depressing if nobody got any sort of justice or happy ending, and basically the bad guys, and mainly Walter, won in every perceivable scenario. And so I am ready to check out the last 2 episodes and see what else they have in store for us. I would be amazed if they could hit us any harder than they did in this episode. Episodes like The Red Wedding and Game of Thrones, things that I thought at the moment would be the most shocking stuff that I would ever watch, and it's not like those are diminished at all. Those are still top tier TV for me. It's just that I never expected this show to reach those levels. Huge kudos to the showrunners for crafting such a masterpiece. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me slowly lose my mind and break down in this one. If somehow you got enjoyment from that, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people and helps the channel out. And of course you can check out the full-length reaction to these episodes on the Patreon. If you want to put yourself through the same torture, you can check those out. But until the next episode, and hopefully some wins even if they're minor, I will see you all later. Peace.